Okay, we are here with Matt Reback, who is the CEO of Galaxy Gaming, which has historically presented itself as the world's largest public independent table game supplier. But if all goes well, you will be part of Evolution, the giant international European-based iGaming, live table iGaming company. So first of all, Matt, welcome.
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for having me. Really good to be here.
Glad for you to be here. We'll talk a little bit about your products and what you have on display here, but tell us a little bit about Evolution and what has made this pending acquisition attractive to Galaxy.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to address that right off the beginning here. So this deal kind of came to fruition, as is detailed in our detailed proxy statement, which was just filed earlier this year. Evolution is an amazing partner of ours. They have been for years, and they're one of the best innovators in the gaming space, in my mind. So the fit was very natural, and dialogue started, and we're really excited about the prospects of becoming part of Evolution. There are still some contingent events that have to happen. They have to go through all their licensing applications in all the key jurisdictions. And so right now we're looking at a close sometime next year. So wise people are suspecting it'll be sometime in the summer, but again, it needs to go through the regulatory process, so we'll just wait and see. But we're really excited about it. Great partnership, so it's really nice to have to take that to the next level.
Well, one thing you're going to have is deep pockets.
Deeper, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things that's been kind of holding us back is our balance sheet, the redemption of our founder, which happened a couple years ago. That's kind of had some baggage for us. And so, yeah, we imagine that situation will change.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about Galaxy aside from your future in terms of your corporate structure. Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to in this past year and where you see yourself taking the company.
Yeah, great. So I joined the company at the end of last year in November, and this year has been all about execution. When the board brought me in, they brought me in to execute on a couple things. First is financial. So we've delivered, since I starting Q4, consecutive quarters of record top-line growth and EBITDA. And for the rest of the year, we're really focused on trying to bring in and exceed the guidance that we provided earlier this year, which was fairly aggressive, 23% on the top and 18% EBITDA growth. So financially, it's about executing. It's about product. That's one of the things that the board was excited about having me come on board. My background is in product management, product marketing, and development. And about brands, and this is what Galaxy is all about, our world-class brands. So this year at the show, you're going to see our GOS Sapphire product, the first time ever unveiled, and this is a very exciting and versatile platform that we are using as the innovation engine for the pit. And that's a theme we can talk a little bit about, but my observation is there's a real opportunity to innovate in the pit of every casino and card room in the world. And then we're also executing on our culture, making some changes there to the team, and kind of putting my management style and getting kind of building on what's been working really well for Galaxy, but doing a few things, bringing some new bodies in with some new areas of expertise and experience, and then our service, which is one thing we get great kudos from our customers. The most important people to give you those kudos is our service is always noted to be different and the best in the industry. So I'm trying to execute on those four things.
Okay, great. You touched upon a couple products, but why don't you tell us one or two must-sees in your booth this year?
Sure. I'll give you two. I mean, I mentioned GOS Sapphire. This is really, really a great product. And the best thing about GOS Sapphire is it's approved by the labs. We've gotten our letters for a number of jurisdictions. We have 8 installs already out there in the field and dozens more that are queuing up. So this is a product that is out in the field. This is not one of those secret room future products. This is a real product that's super innovative. It comes with dynamic bonusing, which is we have a patent pending on that allows for a lot of volatility on the progressive side, must hit and must hit by and mystery progressives. It has media management, and it has a whole back end system that's really great for operators. So GOS Sapphire is one I would come and take a look at. And then the other, which is, it may not sound innovative on its face, but for the first time ever, we've been able to add side bets to the product Easy Baccarat. Easy Baccarat, as you know, has been around for 18 plus years, and we worked with the Talisman guys. We're distributors for that, and we're adding two additional side bets to make that product even more competitive in the market. So 2 side bets doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is a big deal when you take a product that really hasn't changed in all those years. It's been all about the Dragon 7 and the Panda 8, and we're adding Divine 9 and Golden Talons, 2 new side bets that are going to make that product even more competitive.
Let me ask you a question that's a little bit different. There was a time in the table pit it was pretty simple. And it was blackjack.
Yeah.
And you know, maybe there's a baccarat or mini bac table somewhere. You know, and then, you know, Shuffle Master came along and they had to let it ride, and that was like a real big hit there for a while because it was different. Now when you walk out into the table pit, it's almost like the slot floor, and that there's just titles everywhere, new names and things that you hadn't seen before. How do you make sure the customer identifies you and continues to remember you as the game that they want to play, as opposed to this whole array of selections that they have?
That's a super insightful question. You've obviously spent some time on some casino floors, as have we. Look, my mission is, and the vision that I've set up for our company and what I think is going to make Galaxy successful is we want to be the party that delivers enhanced table games. So what we found is players come in looking for the games they know. That's blackjack in America and roulette and baccarat. They look for some poker games. Those are out there as well. Craps. These are kind of the standard. What we're finding is there's opportunities to enhance those by making sure that a player looking for blackjack can play blackjack, but then through our side bets, through our progressives, and through other kind of volatility creating, entertainment providing solutions, you can play blackjack and then you can opt in to have a more enhanced experience. So taking some of those experiences from slots, and I've got, boy, a big part of my career working on slots and working on the operator side, it's understanding the psychology of the player and knowing that every table game player is not monolithic. These table game players, they're looking for different things. So understanding what they want and being able through optional side bets and optional progressives, the opportunity to give the player who wants just blackjack to play blackjack, and the one who wants a chance at a 300 to 1 pay, the opportunity to throw a couple extra chips down and have that chance. So part of it is our relentless pursuit for enhanced table games and an enhanced pit experience by bringing in best practices from the rest of the casino floor. And part of that is brands. So 21+3 is the most recognized side bet in the world. And so when a player walks up and sees 21+3, it's familiar, they're seeking it out, they know the game, they know the pay table, and we use that same pay table on our progressives. So using consistent brands, 21+3, Lucky Ladies, Perfect Pairs, Easy Baccarat. So you see our commitment to brands and building those brands that players recognize. It's just like a grocery store. You walk in and you see on the toothbrush aisle or the toothpaste aisle and you go, man, there's Colgate and there's Crest and there's Palmolive. There's brands that I recognize, and it makes that decision easy. Versus, yeah, there's probably 20 or 30 other toothpaste, but you recognize those brands that are important to you, and they mean trust and they mean an experience that you can count on.
Great. Well, that's a great overview. Matt, anything else you want folks to know about Galaxy?
Boy, I'd be remiss if I didn't focus on our team and our culture. I mentioned it in the intro. So we've made a couple changes. I brought in a head of product strategy and Michael Ratner, someone you probably know from the industry for a while. Michael comes in with a dedication to process and systems, and he also comes from the slot and the CMS world. So the things that we're going to do to innovate there naturally align with Michael's experience. So bringing somebody in like that who also fits with our culture. And then the reason I joined the team, one of the main reasons is it's an amazing group of people from the board, from Mark Lipparelli and Gavin Isaacs, who has now since left to go pursue his new gig at Intane, but a great board of people, Brian Waters and Cheryl and Meredith. And then the team, top to bottom, top-notch people that are hardworking, they're passionate, and so we're trying to take that and we're creating a culture around winning together and this sense of collaboration. I'm a team sports athlete, always have been, and a former coach, and so the idea is everything we do, it's 48 of us arm in arm doing it together. And that's one of the things that makes Galaxy a fun place to go every day.
Matt, one thing we have to do is thank Galaxy Gaming for being one of the sponsors of all of the content that we are producing here at G2E this year.
Yeah, we love supporting you guys. You guys do great work, so really proud to be a sponsor, and thanks for the acknowledgement.
We're proud to have you guys along. Thank you. Matt, thank you very much.
Great to see you, Frank.